You with us, Richard? There he is.
I'm here.
We're live.
Oh, hello, everyone. I'm sorry about that. Welcome, everybody, to the NRC Helpful Moment. This is our 104th episode of the NRC Helpful Moment, and I'm Richard Weil, the CEO and principal of National Restaurant Consultants, and we welcome in, of course, our co-branding marketing partner, Mr. Brian Devine from Top Light Management, Cafe Fuel. Hi, Brian.
Howdy. How's everybody?
How are you today? So for the third, and I repeat, the only person we've had on the NRC Helpful Moments 3-time and by popular demand is Mr. Daniel Ramirez, who's the director and chief operating officer for the Ramirez Hospitality Group, headquartered in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. And their brand, of course, is Los Dos Potrillos, with 4 magnificent locations. And Daniel, thank you so much for joining us. Today is going to be the topic of the power of video. I'm going to just pivot right now to you to talk about what you started a couple of weeks ago, since the first of the year here in 2021, and the power of your own videos that you're putting out on your website, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So Daniel, take it away.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. Again, I'm really honored to be here for the 3rd time. Honestly, this is a great opportunity just to be able to connect with other restaurateurs and be able to connect with other people in this crazy world that we're living in right now, especially in our industry. Going back to what Richard said and kind of the videos that I'm doing from the start of the year, from going from Instagram, Facebook to LinkedIn, is telling our story. Telling our management, the way we manage our employees, the way we manage our business, the way that we are operating as a restaurateur business. Honestly, I think that's a niche that a lot of people aren't doing right now. I mean, it's such an open playing field where, I think us restaurants, we're so afraid to, I guess, let people know what we're doing. And I'm not afraid of doing that. I want people to understand, hey, this is how we operate our business. This is what we're doing. This is how we're, constantly creating a structure. This is how I develop my management team and my employees, and just being able to project that out through a social media platform, I think is huge. I've had to look, and I'm continue looking, how do we make our business better? And honestly, I want to be able to have that platform for people to say, man, Daniel Ramirez and Ramirez Hospitality Group, they're doing some great things over there. I want to follow what they're doing and how they're doing and how we can make our business better. And that's kind of where I really started focusing on these videos, especially with the pandemic and, so many ups and downs and confusions on where to go and, how are we going to make our business succeed, especially during this time. But that's the reason I'm doing this, being able to voice it out, show people, hey, it's possible. Us entrepreneurs and restaurateurs, it's a leap of faith and everything that we've been going through, but just continue moving forward. And that's kind of the thing that I want to continue voicing out.
What I notice, and I'm a huge fan, of course, is that you're keeping these between 30 seconds and 1 minute to keep your audience well engaged and not overpowering them with a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute video. So talk to me and talk to Brian about how you came up with the strategy of some of the topics and keeping it, if you would, short and simple.
Yeah, absolutely. My marketing team, they've been doing a phenomenal job with this. And honestly, it's 30 seconds, 15, 30 seconds, the quotes. It's the number one thing. I mean, if you're ever catch yourself when you're scrolling down Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, what's going to grab your attention? A video. And if there's subtitles on there, that's even going to grab your attention even more. And if it's longer than a minute, you're probably going to keep scrolling by and continue going forward. But if the attention grabber is, hey, it's presented well. The second attention grabber is, okay, I might be in a meeting, or I might be, doing something and I can't have my volume on. So then you see the words and what the video is about and what I'm saying. It's just an attention grabber. And that's how, we've noticed and we've really learned that that's how we're getting a lot of hooks on people viewing the video, checking out the quotes, reposting that, and being able to relate to it without actually listening to it, but it's not taking too much of their time, and they're getting some beneficial things out of it.
So have you been marketing this also, not just to the guests, the external customers, but how are you doing this? Because I think you're also utilizing this within your own management team and motivating them to understand how important it is your message is outward.
Yeah, absolutely. With these things, that anything that you do with how you're running your business, what you're doing for your business. You constantly keep making a giant folder for yourself. And whenever you end up hiring someone new, whenever you end up having some sort of a class with your management team, you can even open up with that. A lot of them follow me on Facebook or Instagram, so they tend to see that, and it's a constant reminder. Hey, our fearless leader, he's there. He's making a good point on what our business is about. So it's a constant repetition that my management team and my employees get to constantly see all the time.
Richard, you still with us? All right, I'm going to jump in, Daniel. Rather than talk about my style of video and kind of how I like to do it, what are the tools? Because a lot of people feel like they don't have what they need to do video. What are you using to create your video?
A lot of the videos is honestly like the Zoom or an iPhone. I mean, it mind boggles me that someone could be willing to spend something on for the restaurant, which you probably find that's somewhat expensive, but people still have like a really old generation iPhone or Droid. Spend the money on getting
it over to you.
Yeah,
sorry, I just muted him. You keep going. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's people, spend the money on getting a nicer iPhone, a nicer, Android or camera. It's going to be worth it, guys. You get to, especially us managers or anybody that's on the line, the way that we do things is I'm not so much of the whole professional photo of taking a nice photo and putting it of our plates and having it all be prepared nicely, because honestly, if you're, running crazy, super busy, it's probably not going to come out like that, and you're setting up a false expectation. So that's why if you have your phone on you, an employee has their phone on them, once the food comes out, take a photo of it, because that's exactly what's going to the table. You don't have to make it look all perfect like a Michelin star restaurant. There's some people that do, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's in your industry, and it makes sense. But, for smaller restaurants or anything, just take a photo right when the food comes out, because that's going right to the table. So whenever someone says, man, that looks awesome,
perfect,
they know exactly.
So I just want to make sure that we are crystal clear on this for everybody watching. It's not about having this amazing, high quality, professional style video. It's about authenticity. It's about having some transparency. And the phone in your pocket is 99% of the time, it is good enough to shoot great video, snap great pictures, put them out there, let people see it, because that's how people are going to engage. And if you're thinking about nothing else, I want you to just be thinking about reminding people you exist. That's the thing that I think we all tend to forget, is that we're thinking about ourselves and our businesses all the time. No one else is. So you have to remind them over and over again. And video is an outstanding way to do it. Richard, are you back with us?
I am back, and that is exactly the point of this NRC Helpful Moment. I've had my share of probabilities of poor computer networking, etc. But Daniel, I cannot thank you enough for you taking the time to be with us for a third time. Incredible information for the folks that are out there listening. The Ramirez Hospitality Group is a professional team of people dedicated to not just their guests, the hospitality industry, but they're willing to share with other restaurateurs, and they're so willing to help develop their own talent within. This is a family that goes back decades in the industry, and it started with Jose Luis Ramirez, and it's just gone on to Daniel and his brother Luis, and now there's third generation coming up. So anyhow, thanks, Daniel. We appreciate it. That's all I have for today. Bye, everyone. So long for now.
Bye, everybody.